Hello everybody! Welcome back to Let's Play Earthbound. We are on part 3. I guess I'm sounding so calm in this because we just had our life saved by this bee from 10 years in the future. Is that awesome or what? But I'm not happy because I have Porky motherfucking Minch standing right behind me. Let's go to Porky's house, I guess, because we have to drop Picky off because he's been missing. Right? I think that's what we're supposed to do next, and this is weird music. That's the other thing about this game, is that it has very interesting music. Very weird music, but very interesting music sometimes, and oh my gosh, his mother is ugly! Yikes.
Where in Sam Hill have you boys been? I'll have to think of a suitable punishment.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make her sound really cranky, because she totally looks like this, well, this enemy that'll appear later in the game, and I'll show you that when it comes, but yeah. Sorry, I hate to say it, Porky, but your mother is one ugly bitch. I can tell you that much. I'm really sorry that my kids troubled you so much. Both of you are really going to get it now.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't care about them. Oh my gosh, what is he doing to them? I hope he just spanked them. By the way, I'll be happy if you left sometime soon. I'm tired of your family living next door, and I'm tired of you living next door. Yep, there are way richer towns in this country of Eagle Land. Why don't you go move to Forsyth or something like that? I mean, you could live a much more luxurious life over there. Why are you staying in Onett when you're so fucking rich? I don't know why I'm swearing a lot in this Let's Play. I don't normally swear a lot in real life. I have loaned your father a lot of money. I pay about $100,000 or more. Well, I guess it really could have been less, but because of the loan, my family and I now live in poverty. My husband is much too lenient with the children. Ah well, nice guys finish last. That's the story of our life. So why did you loan the money to him in the first place? And there's a bee on your head.
I think it's a dung beetle. I'll smash your guts out! Ah! No!
You killed Buzz! You killed the one who saved my life! I gotta kill you! I gotta kill you! I gotta kill you! I gotta slap you senseless! And I totally ruined my voice by saying that. Buzz, are you alright?
I was much weaker than I thought, so you must now begin your adventure. Say you. Oh, I just remembered. Listen to my final words. To defeat Gygas, your own power must unite with the Earth's. The Earth will then channel your power and multiply it. There are 8 points that you must visit. Make these places your own. Each of those locations is your sanctuary. One of them is near Onett. It is called Giant Step. So go there first. Do you understand? My voice is weak. Please understand me so I don't have to repeat this again. And I don't feel like singing because my life is literally flashing before my eyes, okay?
I think I understand, so basically the entire plot of this game is there are 8 sacred places we must visit. We must collect melodies from each of those places, and once we collect those, we can harness the power of the Earth and we can use that to defeat Gygas. Sounds straightforward, right?
Alright. You are a very intelligent young man, and oh, the pain! Everything is getting dark! Before I pass on, I want to give you something. It is the Sound Stone. You can record the melodies from the 8 Your Sanctuary locations into this stone. It is an awesome item. By the way, I'm almost gone, but did you want to hear the story one more time?
No, Buzz. You don't have to talk anymore. I want you to go in peace, alright? I will always remember you. Goodbye.
Good. It's already dawn outside, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm fading fast.
Buzz. Oh my gosh, Buzz! But I totally understand how Mario feels right now. In real life, one of my cats is about to die. She has this... Oh wow, listen to this. Da 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 da. Ha! Wow, Wow, so that introduction to that music was a remix of this theme from Earthbound Zero, the sort of a prequel to this game, which was called Pollyanna, and I did feature it on my top 20 Earthbound Mother series video, which I think is now featured on my channel. If you're watching this later, it might not be, but at least used to be featured on my channel. But, what was I saying? Oh yes, in real life I have this cat who's about to die because she has this cancer in her mouth that's basically uncurable. And I'm kind of worried because I have no idea when she's going to pass away. She kind of seems happy right now, but I have no idea what's going to happen. So I'm kind of praying that... So I'm just trying to keep her comfortable and... Oh my gosh, look at this person right here. There's a guy falling from the sky. Oh my gosh. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say,
Fuzzy Pickles! Fuzzy Pickles!
I love doing that. When I post for pictures in real life, sometimes I do that. I hold my hands up in a peace sign and I just say Fuzzy Pickles. And this mode actually happens a lot in this game. This picture guy just appears out of nowhere and stops to take a picture of the scene. Is that weird or what? Is this game weird or what? Yeah, that was a nice distraction for me talking about my cat. And listen to this music. This is another remix of Pollyanna. This is one of my favorite pieces of music in the entire game, actually. It's called, I think it's called Home Sweet Home, or something else like that. I forgot exactly what this music is called, because unlike Mother 3, this game does not have a sound player. But this is one of my favorite pieces of music in this game, and it's just so heartwarming. It really makes me feel safe and sound if we listen to this further. Hi Yoshi, how are you doing? I don't want to go out anymore. I don't care if everyone thinks I'm a stubborn mutt. Yoshi, you coward. Yeah, not like I need you anyway. Gee, why don't you make yourself useful? Why don't you stay my party forever like Boney did in Mother 3? Yeah, that's one thing they fixed in Mother 3 was that they actually made the dog useful. But I shouldn't be bragging about Mother 3.
Oh, is it byline now? Oops!
No.
Okay, well, see you.
Okay, Tracy, that was weird. Yeah, I think if we say yes, we'll just get the option to store stuff, and I don't really want to do that, so I don't feel like doing that. I think when we talk to our mom, she'll actually heal us. Do we need healing? I guess we don't. And actually, if we use the phone now, then we can call Dad and save the game. So I gotta do that really quick. It's a good idea to save. And of course, he also tells us how much experience we have to the next level, and my phone's ringing, so I'm gonna have to pause the video, okay? Alright, I'm back. I just got interrupted by a phone call, so nothing too important, I think. At least nothing that'll stop me from recording more of this Let's Play. So, anyway, what do you need from me? All done. You're all done, but also thinking about hitting the hay for the night. I created a record of your adventure to this point. Good night, sleep tight. And I gotta continue. Mario, you like to work hard just like your mother, but I don't think it's a good idea to work too hard. Yeah, Dad is very talkative. That's one of the annoying things I hate about Earthbound, is that Dad just keeps talking on and on and on, but all he wants to do is save the friggin' game. So, yeah, so enough complaining, let's go outside and let's wonder about Onett. I think we're gonna have to fight some more enemies, so basically the thing we're supposed to do now is basically explore the rest of Onett, so let's do that and fight this dog. And this time we don't have Yoshi or Porky to help us, not that Porky was even much of a help. So now we get to fight this dog by ourselves, and that runaway dog doesn't even do anything, and we're doing 13 damage to it. That's nice. and that time it missed. Wow, that runaway dog didn't really do anything to us. That's really lucky. And we got 4 experience. That's not a whole lot, but whatever. And I almost thought Mario's sprite was going to disappear. Okay, so this library here is like a school for beginners. And the theme that's playing here is actually the theme of the drugstores that appear at various places around the world here. Drugstores are places where you can buy items, obviously, but this library is a place for beginners where you can learn about controls and such. Oh! And we can borrow a map, apparently. That's kind of interesting. All the info is there, except for the info that isn't there. That's interesting. Pressing the X button allows you to view the map at any time. How convenient. You know, the X button, located near the top. And I'm playing this with a controller, so at least the X button kind of makes sense to me. My controller is a little bit more like a PlayStation controller than anything else, but it does have a button that is kind of in the same location as an X button is on an SNES controller, so yeah. At Giant Step, there's a monster guarding that spot from the outside world. No one knows when the monster made Giant Step his territory. I wonder if he's stronger than my wife. Yeah, so there's this monster in Giant Step, and I think Giant Step is the first sanctuary, so I think we're supposed to head there. And that guy is not going to say anything. Okay. So let's check and see what's in these 3 rooms. I think these are going to be basics about the game. It's about games. Hotel rule. If you stay at a hotel, you'll wake up with full HP and PP. Life recovery rule. Recovering your life will give you full HP, but 0 PP. Yeah. That's basic game mechanics, so that's pretty useful to know. Staying at a hotel is one way you recover health. Now, that's the other annoying thing I hate about Earthbound, is that you can recover health and PP at hotels, but there are certain status conditions that you can also get in battle, and those you need to go to a hospital to heal, and sometimes even the hospital can't do anything about it. So that's really annoying. You got to go to all these different places to heal, and of course, all of those things cost money. Staying at a hotel, getting help at a hospital, all these things cost money. However, you can also use Mom's house to heal, and that's free, so that's really nice. That guy's not gonna say anything, just like that guy outside. That's pointless. I don't know if I'm really gonna do much in this library, but I figure I might just explore all the rooms for the heck of it. I think I completely missed the library for some reason when I played this game on the first playthrough, and I just kind of winged it on the controls. Recently, I've sensed the presence of UFOs flying around, or am I just dreaming? Well, I guess you're a good guy asking me, the one with Psy, but I don't even know anything. I recently read a book titled Our Convenient Society. It said that our modern society demands that there always be an ATM in hotels and drugstores. Just knowing that is convenient. I'm glad I read the book. I can't believe I didn't know this stuff. I'll check whether or not we have an ATM in our drugstore. But yes, all drugstores and hotels in this game have an ATM, so if we ever need an ATM, that's a good place to look. And there's some ATMs in other places, but mostly that's where they are. And that girl's not gonna say anything. I read the book called Our Society is Convenient. It said that these days there are always telephones in hotels and drugstores. I also learned that to use a green payphone costs $1, while the black phones are free. If you weren't aware of this, all your money could get eaten up by your phone calls. I'm glad I read that book. Unfortunately, $1 is not really enough. It's not really a big deal, so that's not really gonna matter at all. Practically everything in this game costs money, but $1 is like nothing compared to anything else. And whenever I play this game, I always end up with a lot of money left over at the end anyway, so I don't know if I even should be stingy about spending money like that. Unless I need to buy a really important item or something. Just let's see what's in this room. What do we have here? Anything important? I can't believe I saw it with my own eyes. I was staring out the window and there it was, just fluttering there. I've only seen it in the encyclopedia before. What was it? A magic butterfly. If you get close to your magic butterfly, all your cares fly away, just like a fluttering butterfly. Yep, that's the effect of the legendary magic butterfly. I love talking about it. Whoops! Sorry about the outburst. I'm carried away with all the talk about lovely butterflies. Okay, that guy wasn't really explicit on what magic butterflies do, but basically they restore PP. I think 20 PP is how much they restore. And maybe we'll see a magic butterfly some point soon. I hope we do. I'm researching Giant Step. It's located north and west of Onett. I heard it possesses a special power. Now, the name of this town is Onett, and I call it Onett because there are 4 towns in Eagleland, actually. Onett, Tucson, Threed, and Fourside. 1, 2, 3, 4. How creative, eh? But I heard that the official pronunciation of this town's name is Onett, which is kind of a weird name, and that guy is totally rushing to the restroom in front of me. Oh, no, I'm in here. Don't try to come in, especially if you don't need to use the bathroom. Let's try using the girls' restroom.
Don't talk to me. I'm thinking.
Okay. But yeah, I think the official pronunciation of this town is supposed to be Onett, but that is a very weird pronunciation. I like Onett a lot better, just because it reflects the theme of 1, 2, 3, 4 that these towns in Eagleland have. So I'm just gonna call it Onett. I don't care if it's not the official pronunciation, but I like it a lot better. Just like I like Porky better than Pokey, even though Pokey is supposed to be the official name. It's totally Porky and not Pokey, okay? So, this is Onett. This is the countryside behind Onett, and hey, it's a mole. What's this mole doing here? I am not your enemy. I'm simply your average run-of-the-mill mole. Would you like some hints on fighting enemies? Well, I don't think I need any hints, but let's see what he says anyway. Listen carefully. My hint involves which way you are facing when a battle with an enemy occurs. If you allow enemies to approach you from the back or side, they may get a surprise opening attack. When they approach you from this way, your TV screen, the world in front of you will show a red swirl for a second. On the other hand, if you approach an enemy from the back or side, you might get a surprise opening attack. In that case, you're whatever. Yeah, so basically what this mole is saying is that we can sneak up on enemies from behind and basically get a free attack. I haven't even done that yet, and I don't think we can do this to the Spiteful Crow. Let's see if we can. No, we can't. Oh, well. What? Hey, you stole my bread roll! I was gonna use that bread roll! That's not fair! See, what did I tell you? The Spiteful Crows sometimes steal items, and that is totally not fair when that happens. And that bread roll was like the best enemy we got in that game, and instead we got a lousy cookie. I can't believe that Spiteful Crow stole our bread roll. That bread roll restored like 30 HP. I wanted to keep it. But no, that Spiteful Crow would not let me have it. But I'm not too worried, because we'll get even better healing items really soon, and you'll see why I say that in a bit. What do these ugly eyes have to say? The shack is locked? The reason it was closed because a punk named Frank may have trashed the place. Hey, don't be dissing Frank. Frank was the name of one of my ex-boyfriends, and I know because he's an ex-boyfriend, it probably would be justified for me to say bad things about him, but actually he was really nice. I really liked him. He's like one of the sweetest guys I've ever met. I got along really well with them, and actually the reason why we broke up wasn't because we didn't get along, it was because of distance. He had to move away, and we just couldn't be together anymore. I just don't like long-distance relationships for some reason, but I still miss him nowadays. So that's kind of sad. So it's kind of weird that we have an enemy in the game whose name is Frank, and I know a Frank who's a really good guy, so that's kind of weird, but I guess I better get over it. And we have another Spiteful Crow. I don't really have anything that can be stolen, so let's fight it. Okay, that was weird. In that battle, the Spiteful Crow stole a cookie from me, but I got a cookie back at the end of the battle, so that didn't even matter. Let's see, what do we have in the inventory? We have a Soundstone, a Town Map, and a cookie. I don't think the Spiteful Crow can steal anything important like Town Maps or cookies or anything like that. So I think if we encounter another Spiteful Crow, it can't even steal anything. That was unfortunate that it stole our bread roll. That was just not cool. That was not cool. But like I said, we can get other important items later. Let's see what's inside this building. I don't know, I'm just kind of exploring random buildings. Yeah. What if someone overhears us? Blah, 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 blah. Are these people gonna say anything important? I guess not. Is there anything else over here? I don't know. This town is such a big place. I don't know where I am anymore. There's a coil snake. Great.